Oh, my good friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohan, because you have seen this Torah title. So you want Rabbi of Elohim to give you the rightful interpretation to this Torah title. So what Torah title do we have? Torah interpretation of let us make Ma. You see the Sheshina making Ma, and Ma is lying on the floor. So you need the rightful interpretation to this title of Torah. Good. This is a discourse concerning the creation of man. When the Creator was planning to make man, the heaven and the earth tremble and shake. For they knew man would control all reality, period to the appearance of man. They knew all the world were securely in the hand of the Holy One, blessed be His, that His name is called Hashem Elohim of En Zohan. But with man's creations, the reign were literally handed over in the process of forming man. The four corners of the earth, north, south, east, and west, give a part of themselves to man. Imbue him with the essence, man will now truly control the world. For the world is man. The segment of the Zohar are working a sense of responsibility between us to care for the world, our neighbor, and the entire cosmos. I observe that when the Holy One, blessed be His, that His name is called Hashem Elohim of En Zohan, plan to create man, the upper and the lower world tremble. But why? Because they all depend on His action for the good or for evil. Therefore, the creation of man concerned them greatly, and they were afraid that he might sin. The sixth day rose up through its grade until it reached the supernal will and illuminated the beginning of all lights. Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohan of your generation, I look into this discussion of Hashem Elohim of En Zohan and concluded by saying, it opened the gates of the east, from which the lights emerge to shine throughout the world, and the south, which is the secret of the right and chesed, reveal the force of the illumination it had inherited at the head. That is Israel, Sabah, and Tevuna, and was strengthened by the east. The east, which is Ze'api. Ze'api is Hebrew language. Translated of Ze'api to English, it becomes six chambers that include themselves together from the 10 Sephiroth, overtook the north, and it revealed in itself the illuminations of the left that is drawn from Israel, Sabah, and Tevuna. The north was those her rose expanded within the happy, with much force to come closer and join it. Then the west, which is the female principle, rose up and united with the north. After the south, which is the right, and Shezid. Shezid is Hebrew language. Translated of Shezid to English, it becomes grace from the Shabbat of the 10 Sephiroths. Head onto the west. The female principle and the south and the north became the fence that surrounded the guiding. Then the east, the happy, meted with the west. The female principle and the west rejoiced and asked everybody and said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness. Let him compress the four winds, south, north, east, west, and above and below, namely 6 extremity. Then the east, which is the happy, cleave to the west. The female principle and produce the soul of Adam. This is what we have learned. The first man came out from the soil of the temple, namely from the female principle of the happy, which is called the temple. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you as you have listened to the teaching of Hashem Elohim of En Zohan today. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohan of your generation. Shabbat Shalom.